If I had a regular vlogged daily and put out a weekly vlog, I think I'd drive you absolutely insane, because I know some of you are a bit confused about where I'm going, what I'm doing, where I've been, but you know what? Welcome to my world. So here's what it's like living with me. Last month I was in France. I was a month in France because I'm checking it out, doing recce's, just exploring the possibility of maybe moving to France. And one of the problems I have with a recent trip to the UK and with trying to explore France is I find it really restrictive having to find accommodation. I love driving and I love the drive from Portugal to the UK, but I do not enjoy it when I'm rushed to get to my, next stop for my night's accommodation. I like the drive, and I like the drive to be part of the journey rather than just getting from A to B. So I want a means of being able to explore France, which is a very big country, although I'm not going to explore the whole country, but explore the areas I'm interested in without the restriction and the hassle of having to book accommodation. So I went to meet Flip, who not only is a fellow YouTuber, she's also started a new life abroad several times and has just done her own self-build van. So as I was meeting up with her, it was a great opportunity to have a good look around her van. Let's have a look at this van. So this is a medium wheelbase.
Yeah, they call it L2, that's the length.
L2.
H2 for the height.
L2, H2, and it's Opel or Vauxhall in the UK. Movana. Opel Movana. It's got a nice compact front. It's quite compact and square. I like the shape. I do like the shape. Movana. So this is totally self-built, and is this locked? No? Oh yeah. And if you want to see how it's built, you can, because Elise or Flip has a channel, the Flip side. So this table, does that make the rest of the bed? What?
No.
How does it go to a double bed?
I'll show you on the inside. It's never a real double.
Okay.
You can, but I never do. These I have to slide out, but it's stuck now because the toilet is locked in. This slides out, and then I have a separate cushion. And because I sleep alone in here mostly, see, that makes that bed wider.
And this goes in all directions.
So you could technically go further, take this one out and have a bigger cushion for here, or two bigger backrests that you can put there. But because I want to be able to take a guest.
I like this. That's a good use of that space at the back. Look at these.
Yeah, I'm still in the
These are really
stage.
these are thick.
Yeah.
Bungees. They're very strong.
But it works perfect for.
But I've never felt such strong ones. They're really strong. Where are they from?
I don't know where I got them. I haven't bought them myself.
It's a really nice van. So you've got windows at the back and one side window. Oh, it's so cozy. Oh, that's enough. So, technical stuff. Water storage, water wastage.
You opened the door, didn't you?
Yeah. How big? I saw a tank at the back. How big is that?
I think my tank is 18 litres or something. And then I have, of course, the hot water one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I carry there's 10 litres in the hot water system. And I carry normally some store-bought bottles.
And what's the name of this?
You'll find them everywhere on campers stuff. And on the other side you see the heater.
So does this take a lot of power?
No, because it's directly to the
Oh
solar.
yeah, you said. So you only have it.
Go over the
So you
battery.
can only use it when the sun's actually shining.
No, well, but because it's well insulated, it'll stay warm for days on end.
Oh, okay.
Once it's heated up. And
Sorry,
then
what's the capacity again?
10 litres.
10 litres.
I mean, on a chilly day, it's enough to
Oh,
give
and that's the
yourself a
diesel
quick wash.
heater. And I'm guessing you can get them all in different sizes.
They're all the same size.
Oh.
Diesel heaters.
Oh, no, this one.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Oh, look at the Vitron. Blimey, that's big.
Yeah, but it has everything in one.
What, so it's your inverter, your fuse box and everything all in one?
Yeah, that's all in one. That was the... I can.
Do they have nice, like Portugal, everywhere you've got water fountains? Do they have the same in France?
I don't think so. I don't think so. It's the same in Turkey, every mosque as well. You can just... and here's the... Is it on?
Oh, it's got a little pump. Oh, that's quite a flow.
And then here is... Let's see, we had some... I think this side is the hot water. I'm still...
Yep.
So we have hot water.
Very hot water. Very, very hot water.
So that will stay hot for quite a few days. If it stops now with the sun. So I'm super happy with all of this.
So, is there anything that you regret doing you would do differently, or what are you really pleased with and not so pleased with?
Because it's a new car, I found out afterwards that a swivel chair was an option.
Oh.
And now I have to organise it myself and might even have to have difficulties when I get my paperwork changed.
Oh, okay.
But for the rest, I'm still at the try and error stage. Like my electric cooker I just threw out and I bought this one.
Just about stand up in this van. I'm 6'1" and I can stand up in it. But if I have a bun, then that wouldn't work. So no buns. Are you sure you can't? Oh, okay, maybe if I pretend. Yeah, you can. Oh no, but you could just go diagonal.
If you would make a double bed, you can go diagonal. But I don't like that because in Europe you have so much rain. I want more day area, sitting comfortably. If you have a bed, it will come up to here. But then you can only make a small seat here, and that's all you have.
See, so I'll explain why that doesn't. I'm an alien. I'm completely weird. I'm completely different. So I don't like chairs. I hate chairs, and I like floor sitting. So for me, I'll make a big platform, and it will be my sitting space as if I was sitting on the floor.
I cannot do that.
And
my back won't handle that.
Yeah, but it can only handle that. You can train it to handle. That's why it can't handle it, because we spend too much time in chairs. But anyway, so that won't be a problem for me. And then I want to get the Japanese mats to put on it, and then a futon thing which I can then fold up. And if I do want to sit with my back on something,
if you make a double one, you can
and then I put it up. So if I did want to sit,
I used to usually sit there with my back and my legs up.
Yeah. It's so cosy. Wait a minute, but what do you do? So I can really feel obviously you've got covers for the windows, but I can really feel it getting warm now. How do you cope in the middle of the summer when it's...
I have no idea.
Still working.
When I was in Turkey, I just sit outside.
I hope our dogs aren't up to something, because I can't see them. They've already been gallivanting.
No, they're laying.
Oh, they are? Okay,
I don't see Timo, but he won't be far.
Okay. Toilet. Okay. Where do you do your business?
I have a box.
See, I'm always... Hang on, let me turn this round.
I have a box with all the things I need, or somebody might need for toilet.
Yeah. See, I always say I'm always up in people's business. Now I literally am.
There you go. Not been used yet.
Oh, okay. Does that have to have chemicals in it?
Yes, but they're natural. They are biodegradable, is that the word? So you just do a little in there, and then you put a little bit of water in the under tank, and then you have no smells. It breaks everything down to, say, thick soup.
Yeah. So poop and pee all goes together?
Yeah, you have to open this, see? Then you can do whatever you need to do. You close it, and then this top part, it all comes apart, has water in it, and you can pump, but I use normally a bottle. So I have better control of how much water there goes in.
Yeah, but you haven't used it yet.
I had one before.
Yeah, okay. Oh,
and they work perfect.
yeah.
They work absolutely perfect. If you take them apart.
But doesn't that stink when you empty it?
No, that's what the liquid is for. And then when it's too full, you just take this off and empty it.
So could you empty that down a normal toilet if
yes,
you just
sure,
want it?
yeah.
If you.
Or you can empty it, and all these airs have places where you can dump your stuff.
So how long? Oops, sorry. How long will this last?
Depends how many people, of course, but on my own, 4 days.
Okay.
No, not the bag, just a little squirt.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Many squirts come out of this bag. And I also have this one from my old van still. They're like tea bags. And you throw in one, and that is the same effect. But they're starting to disintegrate a little bit. But yeah, you throw one of these in and you're good.
What's the longest you've ever left this without emptying it, with stuff in it?
3 to 4 days maybe.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
some people do a week.
And it's not foul.
Oh, okay. It is, like thick brown soup.
Right, I'm always worried. I'm a big person. So you know when you got a dog and you have got a little dog and you've got to pick up their poop with your little poop bag and you pick up little poops, and then you've got a big dog and the poops are a lot bigger.
My poops are quite sizable, but this...
So I've never really thought about the size
in here, they don't stay in one size. That stuff breaks everything down.
Yeah.
So that when you emptied it, just brown water comes out. There's no turd left. They're all gone.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Well, that smells very nice. It smells...
It's not terrible.
It's not all chemical, it just smells...
But it is natural.
So, just to go back a little bit further, because I know some of you are confused. I was in Portugal, then you saw me in the UK. The reason is I spent 3 months in the UK over Christmas and the New Year because I knew I was taking this trip to France, and I thought, well, I've gone all the way to France. It is the Christmas period. I may as well go over to the UK, see family and friends, and then do my month in France on the way back. Are you keeping up? So that was the 3 months in the UK. Some people seem to think I was moving back to the UK, but that will never happen. So not only did I look around my friend's van, I actually stayed in it for a night because I really wanted to try it out and get the full experience. So it's parked outside her house, and although I could come in the house and use everything and stay in the house, use the bathroom, I made sure I had the full experience in the van for the night, and it was actually really useful. So you may recognise this little house if you watch the Flip Side channel, but I'm here visiting, obviously doing some exploring, but one of the things I'm going to do is stay in her lovely little camper for the night to try it out. So, because I've never stayed in a camper before and I'm having a little trial, so she's got it all ready for me. So obviously everybody's got their unique designs. This one's set up so that if 2 people are sleeping in the van and you don't want to climb over the other person to get up, you've got these 2 single beds. So yeah, I only need one. I get to test out the diesel heater and the porta potty, which has given me anxiety, but we shall test it. This is the same fridge that I've got. This will be fun, won't it, Terry? Yeah. Our first little go in a van. That's Terry's bed. You could probably go here, Terry. Somebody would like a little something. Terry's all snuggled down in his spot, and I've set my bed up. And it's all very cosy. And it's very useful because already it's helping me think about design and stuff. So I'm having a real fun time playing in this van like I'm a kid playing in a Wendy house. But fun fact, the owner of this van, Elise Flip from the Flipside YouTube channel, has a book. Now this isn't her first move into a new country. She's done quite a bit, but one of her moves was a move to Turkey as a young woman, and she's written a book about it. This is a rare English version. She is Dutch, so it's originally in Dutch and this is an English version. But I am definitely intrigued to hear this story of this new life in Turkey. If you are too, I'll get some details and put them in the link below. But I just thought I'd share that with you. Terry, come on. So I've spent a night in my friend's van. I've spent some time in France. I have to get back to Portugal because the house I was house sitting had been sold. Everything had now been completed and keys were being handed over. So I needed to take out all my stuff from the house and put it into storage. So came back, you know, and then you're sorting, trying to get rid of things again, put everything in storage. My friend Cindy down in central Portugal is also leaving Portugal and selling her farm, so I wanted to go and spend some time with her. So packed everything up, put it all in storage and went to spend a week down at Bella Pedra farm, knowing that after that I had a month's stay in a friend's studio apartment. So I had a month, and I then started to think, did I mention that? Obviously, I don't think I mentioned this. So on the drive back from France to Portugal, I'm not enjoying the drive because of the lack of freedom of having to rest and stop somewhere overnight. And I just spent time with my friend and her camper van. So I'm like, yeah, I definitely want a van. A van's the answer. It's going to make exploring France really easy and it'll give me freedom. But then, after I get back to Portugal, I'm thinking, I'm on my friend's farm, I'm spending a week with my friend, and I'm thinking, right, after I've spent a week with my friend, I'm going back to my friend's studio, which I can stay in for a month. A month is not long enough to find a van, do the work. The first thing I have to do is get it all insulated, because I've got a dog that I'm going to have to leave in it sometimes because he can't be with me every second of the day. So obviously in the heat of Portugal and France, I need him to be safe and cool in the van. So I'm thinking, you know, I don't know where I'm going to go after this month. It's not enough time to find and do the van. So then I'm changing my mind again and thinking, maybe I won't get a van. Anyway, so I've changed my mind again. But then before my week with my friend even ends, the new owner of the house that I was house sitting, that had just been sold, cannot move in for another 5 months. She is abroad also. And asked, would I consider staying on at the house and house sitting? So although the house is completely bare and completely empty, I thought that won't be a problem because my stuff is literally just up the road in storage, and I've got everything I need. And I thought I'll just bring back what I need, the bits what I need, and try and practice living a bit simpler and with a bit less. And then what I did think was, I know I've got 5 months in a place where I've got a nice yard, hard surface, that I can work on the van. We shouldn't really be having days and days of rain at this time of year. So maybe getting the van is all on again. So like I said, if I vlogged daily, it would be, I am getting a van, no, I'm not getting a van, I am getting a van. And then there's the idea, honestly, you're not even getting a fraction of what goes on in my head. Then there's the idea, even though you're probably thinking, my God, this waffle is so hard to keep up with. But then I've got the idea of, which I've always thought of, which is why I went to the Overland show a couple of years ago. I'd rather have a trailer on my car, some sort of maybe a converted horse box, or convert a trailer into a bit of an overlanding rig with a put a rooftop tent on the trailer. I'm thinking all sorts of things. That's why I went to this show for inspiration, and boy was there some fantastic rigs at this show. So not only am I thinking, yeah, van, not a van, or something to keep me on the road, no, just book accommodation. I'm now thinking van, not a van, but keep the car in a trailer, because one thing, no matter what I do, I will never get rid of my car. So yeah, this is where I am, and this is what it's like trying to live inside my head.